I start vlog now. We has a Willie there, and we has a person sleeping over there. We shall wait for more fun times. And now we bring to you the song of the con. Yeah. I gotta get some lyrics in.
Copyright strike.
Close enough to food. I am cold because I didn't bring my jacket like an idiot. We are in Kansas. Or, we're in Missouri, damn it. I'm tired. Oklahoma. Okay, so that tire is gonna be worn out later. Holy shit, guys! Oklahoma has civilization! Guys, we are in an intense Pokemon battle with Oklahoma State. This is really intense. Look at this. Do you think we can win this?
No. Nobody has beaten Oklahoma State.
What do you suggest we do?
Run. Drive faster.
Do you speed up to run? Like, I don't know. I don't know the controls to this new game yet.
I don't know, but it sucks.
It really does. This is a wing.
You're a wing.
It's windy, but it's warm out. It feels good.
Well, and then you ask.
Wait, we're trying to reach
Texas. Okay, I get it. Fidget spinners are cool, but what the hell? I am in LineCon. And I got my badge, got my name on it. So yeah, that quality is terrible. It's not focusing. But yeah, I got that. Now, funny story. So I bought my ticket last year, but I ended up going to Ciderfest instead because I couldn't attend. They actually kept my badge from last year, which I think is kind of funny. So I guess my money wasn't completely wasted. I'll see you guys at panels.
Questions, if it'll let me.
Are the categories supposed to be the same too, though? Just different questions? I wouldn't think so, because I don't think it's that version of episodes from that.
Yeah, this might be the same one.
Oh no, we're having issues.
No, I'm gonna get another one. Okay, here are the categories. Give it a minute, I guess. This isn't a slow computer. It's probably just the...
It's their Wi-Fi.
connection. Yeah.
It's a hotel convention with hundreds and hundreds of people, all probably connected to the Wi-Fi on their phones.
I have unlimited data, so I just use that.
I have limited data too, but Wi-Fi is usually a lot of times it's faster than it being inside of the building.
Okay.
Mine's pretty fast.
And we're ready.
Okay.
Is non-coding characters, friendship lessons.
I'm listening, John. Sorry, I was just taking advantage of this. However it works.
Right.
Sorry.
I'm not sure if that application.
It works this year. Not good. I don't need my phone here. It just said me cheating.
Littlest Pony Shop. These are comparisons between Littlest Pet Shop and My Little Pony. Who's that pony?
I would actually do good in that.
Texas.
Wow.
Woo! And other fandoms.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that non-funny characters that are in the show though?
Yes.
As opposed to other fandoms. And the movie by chance?
Maybe. Maybe.
Because the movie had a lot, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, the Texas column involved Texas history.
Texas history, Texas geography.
How big things are?
Wins would
Yeah.
be.
Wins. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, we need our.
Oh yeah.
And then,
Just raise your hand.
and by friendship lessons, is that like what is the end, like that, like the moral, basically?
Yeah. They were quoted from the show.
Okay.
Yeah. So that makes it a little tricky.
But I'm guessing close answers you'll understand, you'll take if you get like the basic moral, right?
Yeah. Try yours again.
That was already.
There you go.
My son.
It has a hole in it at the end. It has like a hole in it.
There we go.
I just got some of them.
Okay. Go ahead and go first.
Alright, I guess just start with Texas for 100.
Texas for 100. The first of its franchise, this state park, until recently, wait till I finish, displayed the flags of all the countries that once or currently occupy Texas.
What is Six Flags Over Texas?
Yes, it is. You know what they switched it over to? The United States flag, all 6 of them.
That sucks.
It does. That's 100 for you.
Does somebody complain?
It's because one of them was a Confederate flag.
They did it
Oh.
at all the Six Flags, also Six Flags over Georgia.
Yep. Okay, next category.
Texas 200, please.
Texas 200. Based in the Flower Mound Grapevine area, this company distributes and localizes anime titles such as One Piece and Dragon Ball Super. Yes?
What is Funimation?
Yes, it is.
That was my guess, but I
And
wasn't
next
sure.
category.
Texas 300, please.
Great. Texas's statehood began in 1835 after tensions between American colonial colonists and this Central American country, North American, whatever, led to rebellion and armed conflict known as the Texas Revolution. Middle.
What is Mexico?
Yes.
And 400.
400 for Texas. Okay. This river acts as a border between the states of Texas and Oklahoma and is the second largest river basin in the Southern Plains. Jonah.
The Rio Grande?
No.
What is, oh wait, sorry.
Oklahoma is hell.
I guess we have to pick one of us to guess.
Whichever you want to go first.
I'll go first. What is the Red River?
Yes, it is the Red River of the South.
Yeah.
Also known as just the Red River.
We already keep talking.
Yeah.
Actually, we'll mix it up a little bit. Littlest.
Okay. That is David.
Avert your eyes.
Where are we? Okay.
Okay. Littlest Pony Shop.
Okay. Blythe Baxter, a student at Downtown City High, is the main character of Littlest Pet Shop and shares the same voice actor as this very Pegasus Pony. Jonah?
Rainbow Dash.
No, the voice actor.
Oh, the voice actor. Ashley Ball.
You got it wrong though.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's, and I was gonna say Ashley Paul.
Okay. He gets the 100 points.
Sorry, that's just.
And you have control of the board.
Who's that pony for 500?
Okay. Who's this pony?
Who is Sheriff Silverstar?
You guess.
I was waiting for some reason.
So that is
First choice of 500.
that one and one. Okay.
Say Texas 500.
Texas 5. And that is a daily double.
The 500.
It's not the right slide for that. I mean, try this one. There we go. Alumni for the University of North Texas include Sam Moon, owner of the Sam Moon Trading Company, Wen Zamir, co-founder of popular cosmetics company Urban Decay, and this Grammy Award-winning singer and musician who went solo after separating from 1970s rock band Eagles. Or the Eagles.
GG. Who is Sam Hyde?
No. Who's Don Henley?
Those are my second.
I had no idea what
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
I don't know any of the members.
Well, you did just get 5 groups. Right, does he, well, it was a daily double, so it was just him, so I guess.
So is it mine?
Yes.
Yeah, me.
My Little Pony Shop, 200 please.
Okay. In Lola's Pet Shop, she helped write episodes like What's in the Batter and The Nest Cat's Craze in My Little Pony. This show writer wrote Dragon's Quest and The Mysterious Mary Duell.
Yes. Amy Katie Rogers?
Nope.
No.
Wasn't it Meriwether Williams?
Yes, it is Meriwether, audience.
I guess neither of us can guess that now.
You're out of time, so I figured I could
No,
answer.
we're allowed to guess after the time runs out.
Oh.
So
Oh.
don't you have to buzz
You do have to.
When someone gets it wrong, another person has a chance to get it right. That's.
in? Okay.
You know, I'll split it 200 between you guys. Sorry about that.
No, it was 100 each then, because that was the 200 question.
That's what I mean.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
So,
I'm sorry.
You go get it.
Littlest Pony Shop, 300.
Okay.
Scary.
The episode Mean Isn't Your Color has a similar episode title to this pony episode that debuts the fabulous photo finish. Beard?
What is green is in your yard?
Yes, it is.
Littlest Pony Shop, 400 please.
Okay. The Biscuit twins, Brittany and Whitney, are the main bully antagonists of Littlest Pet Shop, sharing a similar dynamic to these bully pony characters. Jonah.
Who is Diamond Tiara the Silver Spoon?
Yes. And you are out of the red.
Yay.
And you have control of the board.
I'll take other fandoms for 100.
Okay. Let me write down.
Texas is completely.
Yeah.
Everything was good up until that last question.
Okay. Marco Ubaldo Diaz is a 14-year-old of Echo Creek Academy and just so happens to be best friends with this magical princess from another dimension.
What the fuck happened in here? Kanata, is this normal in your state?
Vince, okay, yeah. I mean, we live in the United States, so I don't know how the exchange rate goes. I know there are at least 20 people who've done currency analyses, but I'm not one of those guys. I'm not that boring.
Oh, they're literally pieces.
That too. They have the gold standard. Smile the dragon with the crown. So, but yes, welcome to Who's Line. This is our improvisational panel, and we're going to come down here. We're going to play a bunch of games. Nothing is scripted. Everything is made up on the spot. This is going to be audience participation, so I would ask that anyone, again, I'm going to kind of, as people come in, I'll be kind of giving them this direction, but if anybody is looking to participate, try to get on that side of the room. If you're just looking to watch, go ahead and get on that side of the room. That way we have people, we don't have people climbing over everybody else just trying to get up here on the stage and called out. All right. Okay, yeah.
Wonder if we
We got out
can
of the
move the
Super Bowl
chairs down a
panel.
little bit.
Yeah. I got out like 20 minutes early. So.
Participation on this side.
Yes, participation. Participation move towards the lobby.
You can move down one chair as well. I want to participate, damn it.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll be able to participate. Why don't you? Then you're all the way in watch.
Okay. Move my stuff down there. I actually have a better view from here, actually.
Welcome to the alternative opening ceremony.
And that is my friend Rachel.
It's gonna be the biggest opening ceremony. It's gonna be huge. It's bigger than the actual opening ceremony.
Am I iPod?
Alrighty, I think now is a good time we need to go over the rules. Yes, there are rules. Alright, can we go? We're going to go ahead and go over the rules of improv. It may seem a little counterintuitive, but yes, there are rules for improv comedy. And they're actually really simple rules. We're going to be demonstrating them up here for you, like we did last year.
Off with their head.
Yes, that's one of the rules. Off with your head.
Oh my.
Oh yes, this was from 0 to 100 in a real hurry, didn't it? All right, the first rule of improvisational comedy, this is the rules defined by Tina Fey. The first rule of improv comedy is to always say yes. And, well, that's rule number 2, but we'll get there. Though the word no does not exist in your vocabulary, because improv is just all about kind of going as it happens. You're not trying to go along the script. This isn't like a
Wait, so you are trying to
big budget
participate?
Hollywood movie with
What? You are going to try to
hundreds of
participate?
dollars, $100,000 put into a script that cannot fail. The Last Airbender. So here you just kind of got to go as it stands. So that being said, there's no plan. Whatever you think you want to do, throw it out and just kind of go where the skit takes you. Because I mean, let's face it. Let's go ahead and try to set the scene.
Oh my God, that house is on fire.
No, that house.
Okay, yeah. Well, that house is on fire. Come on, we need to call the fire department.
No, not the fire department. You gotta call the police. This is comedy, man.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna call the police. So we need to get a phone. We need to get a phone and.
No, this is Equestria. They don't have phones.
Discord has a phone.
That's Discord.
Yeah, you see, it kills the flow, and it's not just saying no deliberately. It's not going what they saw with. If somebody says like, "Oh no, that house is on fire," go with it. Oh crap, that house is on fire.
We've got to call the fire department, or if you really want to do it, we got to call the police department, and that would be a perfectly acceptable place for them to say, "No, we got to call the fire department. What are the police department gonna do?" Sort of thing. Exactly. Or support that. So the rule number 2, as mentioned earlier, not only do you want to say yes, you want to say yes and build on the scene. The house is on fire. Oh no, the house next to it is on fire too. Double the fire.
And Trump's inside.
On second thought, yeah, okay, rule number 5 for the purpose of this panel, let's try to stay away from politics.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no worries, that was funny though.
I kind of like Trump, I just like making fun of him too.
Yeah. You can't make fun of a political leader, who can you make fun of?
Equestrian politics though.
Luna is best princess.
Yes!
Oh, for this.
Yes!
For the Republic. So change it to Prince Blue Blood's inside.
Shining on
Luna is best prince. We're going with blue blood, but what
Shining on
well before you speak, guys. But yeah, so yes, and continue with the scene, continue building it, because like we said, there's no plan. You just make it up as you go, and it makes it even funnier because you have no idea where this completely illogical snowball is going to take you.
And there's puppies inside of the house.
And old ladies! The kittens are on fire too!
And the kittens are all wearing little cute scarves.
And the puppies are chasing them.
And they just got their Nightmare Night passes.
See, it just kind of snowballs from there. Celestial sponsors. Celestial sponsors. Alright, and then rule number 3. Son of God, I forgot rule number 3.
No rules.
Yeah, rule number 3, no rules.
We don't talk about improv.
No.
I have these pulled up on my phone, so give me just a minute. I came prepared, guys. I'm a good Boy Scout. Yeah, rule number 3, make statements. No questions.
Unless you got questions only.
Unless you're playing
questions only.
Questions, which we are going to do. Everybody loves that game. But when you are doing improv comedy, when we are doing a skit, don't ask questions. Make statements. Well, yeah, you can ask a question to define something. This is not the time for that. This is trying to be the funniest, most out-of-hand panel possible. And to do that, you say something. You make it sound as, it is absolute fact to you. It may not be like, the number one truth to you and the ultimate meaning of life, the universe, and everything, but at the very least, it is a fact, and you will play off of that. Which leads us to number 4. There are no mistakes, only opportunities.
No take-backs.
Yeah, no take-backs. That's actually really, really relevant.
I wish all schools were like that.
In one of the classic, in one of the classic Who's Line skits, what was it? Was Ryan and Colin were playing the part of radio DJs, and they were doing a bit where Ryan was pretending that he was serving the United States military, and he flubbed up the line by, instead of saying serving our country in Grenada, he said serving our troops in Grenada. And the whole skit was about songs for college. So of course, Colin immediately plays off that. He's like, you weren't in the military, you just served the troops, right? This is what you did to pay for your college education. Ryan, of course, said, oh yeah, except that I didn't go to college. I was serving our troops the whole time. And then from there, it kind of snowballed into Ryan is dumb because he didn't go to college. But that's the whole gist of it, is just one little flubbed line turned into gold mine. So if you make a mistake while you're up here, don't worry about it. Everyone's laughing, and everyone's going to continue to laugh at everything that's going to happen because of that mistake. Not at you, they're laughing with you.
The biggest response...
You're laughing at me, I understand that, but we're laughing at the actor, we're laughing with the actor.
The biggest response I ever got out of an audience is I had no idea what to say. So I just said, I like bacon. And the whole audience died. So just throw stuff out there, there's no mistakes.
Yeah, no mistakes. And as mentioned, number 4, rule number 5, no politics. Let's try to keep this family friendly, so no swearing. Naturally, we have children in here. Children, this is a family friendly convention, so all convention rules do apply.
We normally do this after hours.
That's very true. They scheduled us for prime time this time.
Oh no!
For the last ever Nightmare Nights convention, they scheduled us prime time.
This is Christmas melon.
This is like when the hub was turning into a giant, and then they scheduled Pony in the prime time spot, and then the hub died.
Aww. Only on
that was sad, wasn't it? I like the hub. But anyway, so without further ado, we'll go ahead and we'll get right into it. The first game that we're going to play today is the fan favorite, questions. So the way this game is played is there are going to be 2 contestants sitting at one time. We're going to have a line of people behind each of them. And all you can do is ask questions as part of a conversation. No statements, no sentences, no answers, only questions. Ask me a question. I just lost. I made it. Would you like to ask me a question? Would you like to ask me a question?
Yeah. How come you told them not to ask questions, but the first game you went with was questions?
Why do you have to question me in front of the audience?
Do you think they care?
Do you think they have the capacity to care?
Oh. Do you think I care?
Do you think you guys care too much?
Yeah, I'm asking bad questions.
But yeah, that's how the game goes.
You're not supposed to repeat, and actually I should have been buzzed for that. That's another thing too.
Yeah.
I was asking, you don't want to get trapped doing similar questions, but I'm a little rusty. So.
Yeah, so we'll buzz you if your question's a little too similar. At that point, the person buzzed will go to the back of the line, next person will step up, and we'll keep going until we feel we've gone far enough and we'll get new volunteers. Volunteer number 1, what do you want?
Well, no, I was just gonna ask a question. Are
we'll
rhetorical
save that for
questions?
the game.
Okay, are rhetorical questions no go or
Nah, that's cool.
That's fine. Okay, because I've heard some people say rhetorical questions aren't good. So
The funniest answers are the ones to rhetorical questions. Exactly. So I mean, sure, ask a rhetorical question, but it's on the other guy to figure out how to play off of that. But remember, we're not playing to win, we're playing to make everyone in here laugh. Don't munchkin this panel. Everybody
forgotten about the kittens.
Are the kittens still on the line?
Shouldn't we do something about it?
What are the police gonna do?
Did we even call the police?
Got it.
I probably can't record you because I'm gonna have to leave.
All right, so let's get our first set of volunteers. I saw your hand first. Pick
How many really for?
Try 8, so we can get 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Are you leaving now?
6.
About 10 minutes.
And we can always fill in.
You can hold the camera. Did you point to me?
What is that? That is.
Yes, that's 7.
7, 8. Yeah.
There we go.
We've kind of left you off to the side.
I'll go to the end.
It's already recording.
I don't think we're going to use these microphones. They're not working very well.
Well, actually,
and
so
they don't
let's get.
come out very
So
far.
can I get you four to go to that side? You four on that side.
Just use the royal
And
candle.
then you here. Perfect.
Project.
Rule
that
number 7,
diaphragm.
project.
The diaphragm is important to use it.
You must bring out the royal Cantalot voice within you.
Yep.
Okay, so without the royal. Another thing you probably should clarify is who says who does the next question when someone rotates out.
New guy goes first.
New guy goes first. Okay.
Are we in it?
We're not. I'm not. We got 8 people. That should be plenty.
Yeah, they got it.
All right, we got 8 people.
Come on. Join.
Come on, guys. We volunteered for this.
So who's the new guy?
Oh, we gotta give him a situation.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Gotta give him a situation.
Is the house still on fire?
Huh?
I mean, we never really finished that line of thought.
The castle is on fire.
The castle's on fire.
Canterlot Castle is on fire.
Daybreaker is on the loose.
And,
Daybreaker's on the loose.
Daybreaker's on the loose, the castle is on fire, and the captain of the guard, while talking to
Well, he's obviously got a medal.
Princess Cadence. No, actually, we don't really give you. Well, I'm giving you 2 characters, but you guys can be whoever you want.
Yeah, you don't even have to. But if you guys are next in line, if you guys come up, you don't even have to continue the scene. If you want, to, feel free. But you guys can go and snowball and spin on.
I assume that this is the new captain of the guard, not Shining Armor, right? Because that would just make it awkward.
Wait, there's a new
Flash
captain.
entry. It's flash entry.
No.
Well, I assume that Shining's up in the first.
Are you starting the skit?
Semantics! We know the backstory.
Alright, so.
The captain's on fire.
All right, let's get started.
Alright, well then where the heck is Luna? Is she missing another important event
Pause. One question.
again? Okay.
No,
that's fine. That's fine. I mean, it's just
It's fine. Remember, just ask one question.
one question.
Alright. Then where is Luna?
Where's Celestia?
She turned into. Wait.
Next.
Why is the castle on fire?
Why is the rest of the city on water?
He's good.
So what makes Leslie turn into Daybreaker this time?
What did her sister say to her?
Did you go to the neighborhood moon again?
I don't know.
Why are the sea ponies down in the city?
Are you sure they're sea ponies? That's right.
They look like earth ponies now. Oh shit.
Hey, watch the language. This is a Christian service.
Why are we not saving the kitties?
Why not dogs?
What about the sea ponies?
Are you sure those aren't hookers?
How the heck China?
Pause. We're asking way too many what abouts and why nots. Let's try to vary the responses a little bit, because we'll start calling you if you keep that up. I don't want to ruin your fun, but it's like it's literally repeating the same question just in a different way.
We get it. Sorry. Thanks for practice.
Where are the main 6? Aren't they supposed to be here whenever anything interesting happens?
One question. Come on, man.
Why isn't nobody doing anything about this?
Why are you not doing anything about that?
You just repeated the question.
Yeah.
I really don't mean to kill the fun, but yeah.
We're all
I don't know how to
doing
get the fun. Yeah, I understand y'all do. It just
Best way to learn is to smack on the feet.
remember, there are no mistakes, only opportunities.
To fail.
Why do you think I do?
Say that painting Bob Ross once said.
Who's griefing my Christian mind's crap? What does that have to do with the fire that's going on? Do you know how long it took me to put all these blocks in these places? No, I had no idea.
Why are you playing Minecraft while the castle's on fire?
Do you not realize what's really important here?
No, I don't.
There we go. The castle's on fire. How is your computer on?
Can't you convert fire into electricity?
All right, who griefed?
Not a question.
No, that's a question.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
more like angered?
Yep.
Then who did we anger to cause this?
Don't you see Daymaker over there?
No, isn't that Luna?
Why would Luna be fiery red?
Maybe she's trying to pass the thing.
Half a question.
Isn't anyone gonna do something about the fire?
What are we gonna do about the water?
Why does the water matter? The water. Oh, but yeah, we should have stopped there.
Can lightning bliss is real?
Yeah.
Who the heck is Lightning Bliss?
Do you not know what a tall, small alicorn looks like?
Why are we talking about alicorns in a situation like this?
Isn't the name Larson here?
I just have to
When did Damon Larson get here?
Oh!
Thanks, Larson. He's here to sign his new book.
Bye.
What does Larson have to do with this?
Well, didn't he like worm his way out of that panel?
Or is he just trying to get people to sign his new book again?
Did he have a new book?
I don't know, did he?
What's it called?
I did kind of say that.
Yeah. I messed up.
That's fine.
We're getting the hang of it. Like
Books? Books? Why are we talking about books when there are ponies running around with their base on fire?
Well, wasn't Twilight responsible for training the fire department?
That's a good question.
That's not one.
Where does Twilight keep her emergency books? Doesn't she in the library?
So I give some of you guys around in balance.
Yeah, but you have to keep Frodo.
Why y'all go over there?
Isn't her library already gone?
Like that convention's budget?
Which one? All of them?
That was the question. All of them?
Yeah. I'll give that one. Me and Drew Carey.
Is there even a convention center in Canterlot? I don't know. How many conventions have shut down this year?
We started with the whole cast.
That's fair enough.
Best places.
Well, where's Tirak? He destroyed the library. You should have stopped when you had it.
Stop.
We're getting the hang of it. We're just going too far now.
How meta is this conversation going to get?
My answer would be way too meta for that.
What are the ponies going to do about that fire?
Why isn't the fire department putting it out?
Why are we using the water to put it out?
Why don't we send someone to get the water to put it out?
That's a very good question.
All right. All right, who brought the alicorn tranquilizer?
It wasn't. I had something and I messed up.
I heard there was something about a fire.
Very big difference.
No more flowers. Pinkie Pie has gone missing. Nobody knows where Pinkie Pie is.
That's really interesting.
Missing Pinkie Pie.
She's right there.
Terrifying.
The new topic.
I like the rest of the fires on fire for a second.
Canterlot was already on fire.
That's enough fires.
Pinkie Pie is on fire.
The joke's good.
Well, I mean, you could go with Crystal Empire because Flurry Heart was left alone in Crystal Empire.
So
I actually like that idea.
What about the Crystal Empire being in the black?
have you heard?
Flurry Heart and
Pinkie
Shining
Pie
Armor
has
belong
gone
to Crystal
missing.
Empire.
Wait, hold on.
Shining Armor and Cadence can't find a babysitter for Flurry Heart.
And Swan.
And go.
Have you checked the ads recently?
The master at work.
Take this scene on me. I had something planned.
Have you found a babysitter yet?
No, not yet. What about you?
I don't know how to put out an ad. Shit. Sorry. Are you the one looking for a babysitter?
Yes.
No, are you? Like, what qualifications? Who would do that? Like, how do I baby?
tell me.
Just speak up a bit. Project a little bit.
Project, boy.
I'm sorry, man.
There we go.
My day job at Starbucks.
Do you think that this is a job for the brownie sitter?
Is this supposed to be my job?
Did you get here first?
Oh, dang it, I like that.
What's a flurry heart?
Is it a problem that my initials are BS?
Syndrome.
Why would it be a problem that your initials are BS?
Well, I'm supposed to be the baby. Oh, damn.
Go ahead.
Are you?
What would make you think that?
Nah.
I'll go. Let's go.
Oh, she finished with it.
Yeah, I'll go with it. What about a t-shirt and a jeans screams babysitter?
I don't know. You just looked at
I'm trying. Listen, you got this, Rachel. I'm more of a ghost.
Doesn't it look a little tiny to be the babysitter?
How would you know?
Wouldn't a babysitter sit the baby?
What difference does that make?
Doesn't it seem a little weird, the baby sitting the sitter? kind of right one a little bit. I kind of love that one a little bit. This still works. Yeah, new it.
Why don't we just call them back home?
Do you know the phone number?
No, you.
Do I? Where's my phone?
I didn't think they even had.
Is the baby okay?
All right.
That's right. Why is the rum always gone?
Did she just set that building on fire?
Are we? Is this? Wait, is this happening again?
Yes.
Did you know that stone can burn?
You were
I know.
Well, shouldn't you be doing something?
That's not my job. Is it yours?
And that's not my job as a statement.
Why aren't you putting out the fire?
And the new person.
That's
repeating it.
The new person starts.
Okay.
That's fine. Go ahead.
How is it set on fire?
Have you ever seen an Alicorn do magic?
No. Do you know the number that Alicorn
Is such a thing as Alicorn police?
Tell me, man.
Are you the one I'm getting noise complaints about?
Are you the one known as cranberry flatulence?
What?
Can't you read it's Officer Cranberry Flatulence?
Would you mind filling out this questionnaire determining your validation to be a babysitter?
Is it going to take 10-15 minutes?
So whose baby is that?
Aren't you the babysitter?
Do I look like a babysitter?
All right, Rachel.
Why is there a flying alicorn?
That's an alicorn?
That looks like it.
Oh,
this is hard.
Why is that alicorn on fire?
The thing's on fire. Whose house is that?
Just keep.
Whose alicorn is that?
Does anybody let the parents know?
Do you like bananas?
To the moon.
So you're in Did somebody say bananas?
Are you going to tell me what a banana is?
Remember Rachel asked questions. What is this banana?
Why does everybody keep saying that word?
A banana?
A banana?
It's for fun. Why does an elephant have banana?
Where did it get the banana?
Where would you get a banana?
Do bananas grow in bushes?
What?
I think we take a number of ways.
And also bananas who have magically white from Equestria. Go.
There's a big fan of Twilight, hasn't
Do you think I could get some too?
Did you ask Larson?
Circular. Why does Flurry Heart eat a banana?
Have you seen the wings?
The really big wings?
Are those actually wings?
Is that actually a baby?
Did it come from like another alligator?
Should we get it?
Do you think it likes it up there?
You think that's fun? No, it was fun.
Okay.
Have you heard of a conga line?
Can we start one?
Can we get the baby?
The baby be at the front.
Do you have any music?
That was a good run, though.
All right, officer, what do we got?
Rachel!
Wait, you wasted your panel influence.
Officer, have you called the Alicorn rescue team?
There's an Alicorn rescue team.
Yes. So,
You got me good. You should have said you should know about that. Huh? You should have said you should know about that.
That's outside.
Yeah, we saw.
How many people are in that conga?
How did that many people fit in that?
Why is there an alicorn leading in that conga?
And why is that Alicorn being followed by kittens and puppies?
Why are they on fire?
Scale is a little problem.
Someone call for DJ Number.
Why would we call for music now?
Have you not seen the Congo?
Have you not seen the fire?
Have you not seen the volcano?
Can't say that.
You have a license for that volcano?
Are you an officer?
Can we actually put the fire out?
Have you seen what wubs can do?
Does the baby even like EDM?
Have you seen the number of glow sticks she makes?
Can we put the baby in here?
Do you think it'll fit?
Do we have any...
Good night, everybody.
Used for normal things.
All right, that's questions again. Thank you everybody.
So from questions, we're going to move on to Let's Make a Date. This game is we're going to move on to Let's Make a Date, and we need 4 volunteers.
Question: whose phone is this?
That's a good question, actually. Anybody leave their phone here?
Have you tried calling us?
Is the phone on fire?
Yeah.
Phone working.
Okay, sorry, raise your hands if you're volunteering. All right, first things first. We need us a nice bachelor. Who do you think would be a good bachelor?
Me.
No, you're picking. Oh, you're not that handsome. Me? I'm not picking. I pick me.
You're not bachelor.
Let's go with...
No, I'm like.
To the back there. Yes, gray shirts.
Me?
Yes.
All right. Well, guys, I finally got the loser himself, Abyss271, with me at Nightmare Nights.
Greetings, everyone.
What shenanigans shall we get into? I guess we'll find out later.
Well, what? Pick the bravest time slot of the whole convention, the Saturday morning. So, already, mad props to all of you who got up and came to this. We do appreciate, because this is absolutely an experimentation panel. We've never done this before, but we wanted to do something a little different. So, my name is Do the Daring Do. I'm one of the musicians here. This is Luck Rock. He's another one of our very talented, very fun musicians. But, you know, we just wanted to put together a fun little game for you guys. So, the way that this is going to work, and we're absolutely not making this up as we go, I promise. We're going to like have a bunch of questions. They are all from seasons 1 through 6. There are no season 7 questions. There are no movie questions. There's no question drills. They're in completely random order as far as difficulty curve goes. There'll be one that's incredibly easy, and the next one could be, how was I supposed to know that? Stuff like that. So we did have a friend who donated a bunch of fun prizes to the game. And the way this works is, first off, this is absolutely not something to get competitive in. This is just for total fun. Because I know we're going to get that one guy's like, yes, let's go. And he's just sitting in the back like, I've got 30 points already. There's no point system. There's nothing like that. How this will work is we'll just read off the question and you just put your hand up and we'll call you at random. I want to try and get as many people involved with this, so we're not going to call them the same person like 80 times. But basically, with certain questions, we'll offer prizes in that, like multiple choice ones and whatnot, like multiple answer ones. We'll do stuff like that. If you get a question right, you can just come up and pick a prize here. But the funny thing is, if you get it wrong, you have to take one of my business cards.
Either one works.
What was that?
Either one works.
Not sure it works.
Carrot and stick. It's too late. We'll use it for something else. We can have sure. Yeah. So, do we have any questions so far?
Guy in the front.
Yes.
So those business cards are the de facto participation ribbons?
Yes. Actually, no, they're not.
I like to think of them as...
I don't understand people here.
Gold star attempt was made.
No.
I'm kidding.
Those are not the participation ribbons. My business cards are.
Smooth as butter. I love it. Okay, so... Yes.
Well,
actually, let's go ahead and just put them side by side.
Yeah. This isn't even a trivia panel. It's just come get our business cards. Is everyone straightforward on what's going on?
Yep.
Again, there's no game, like there's certain questions that are going to come up where we're going to do things a little differently, but there's no point system. There's not going to be a winner. Okay, there's not someone who's going to walk away like, okay, so the final score is 3-2 to 87. It's not going to be like that.
We're all losers here. We just got to accept that fact.
How many? I think we got like 40 something.
There's 47, 48 together. I don't think we're going to get quite that far.
Yes.
Here's a question. If someone gets a question wrong, do you keep looking for people to answer that same question, or do you move on?
We will take, how about this? If someone gets it wrong and after they have graciously taken a business card, I'm kidding. After someone gets it wrong, we will let 2 other people give an attempt at it. How about that?
We're going to play it by ear.
As you can tell, we have absolutely talked this out in full
I think it just depends on the question.
Yeah, we'll go with the flow.
You know what? Let's make it up as we go. Should we start?
Yes, let's go ahead and do this. All right, so like I said, welcome to the totally not experimental MLP trivia.
Are you ready?
No.
All right, so let's get right into it. Question number 1. What is the name of the Kirima Crusaders decide for their bowling team? Now, there is something I forgot to mention. There are some questions where we can tell you what episode it's from. Otherwise, there's
that episode.
Yeah, there are some we can tell, and others we can't because it would give away the answer. This is one of those ones where we can tell if you guys need it. So does anybody?
Everyone's like, but Can't the question just be what's the name of the episode?
Can't do that. So, this is one where we can tell. This is from season 2, The Cutie Pots.
I haven't seen that episode.
5. Yes.
The bowling dolls?
Yes.
Good job.
Very good.
Nicely done.
Phones where I
And she said she wasn't going to
Oh,
participate.
nice. Come on, guys.
No, good roll.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, 1 for 1. All right. Question. Okay, so I already know this one. This is a multiple choice one, so we can offer something a little bigger in there.
Well, there's multiple answers.
I keep saying multiple choice.
We don't have multiple choice questions.
No, we don't. It's Saturday morning. I'm sorry. So, question 2. What are all the nicknames Spike gives the main 6 when they're cursed by the poison joke?
I saw Iron Will first. Our Transformer Will.
By the way, with questions like this, it's all or nothing. We need all of them.
All right. Harity, Rainbow Crash, Spitty Pie, Appletini, Flutter Guy, Twilight Flopple.
Got it. Very good.
To be honest, I only knew some of those.
Why'd you wait your hand in?
I thought I could at least get something.
Yeah.
Well, you would get something, a business
That's
card.
the problem. We have.
Yeah, that's right.
We have some shirts and we have no idea what size they are. In our defense, they're from a donation from a friend. Like a lot of these are from someone who wanted to donate to the game. So big thank you to them.
Oh wow, these are old too.
Oh. But they're clean.
Don't sell them too much.
They are clean, and that's what matters.
How do you make sure of that?
Here's a shirt.
Would you like a nice hat?
I want to be super salty.
He spelled Speedy Pie wrong.
Spitty Pit. Who's Spitty Pit?
Mind your own business.
All right, thank you. So, question number 3. True or false? Every member of the main 6 makes an appearance in Crusaders of the Lost Mark. I saw your hand go up first.
False.
False? Final answer? Yes. I'm afraid that's incorrect.
Oh. If it was back in the
I would have got that wrong too.
like your mark.
Same here.
At the very end, every one of the main 6.
Exactly. They all take the photo together. Guess what prize you get?
Wow.
Oh
Wow, the photo counts. Pretty much unfair.
At
least you get 2 prizes.
Give the guy who explained it.
The guy who explained it?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, yes.
Throw something at him.
No! Whoa, you really threw it!
Oh, what's the row behind him?
I'm having fun.
I hope that wasn't something breakable.
Oh, well, this is a twist. I'm happy. Yeah, they all take that big photo together. All right, still my favorite episode. Question number 4. Who is the voice actors for each main 6 character? I saw your hand go first.
So Twilight is Tara Strong, Ashley Ball does both Rainbow Dash and Applejack, Tabitha St. Germain does Rarity, and Andrea Lemon does Fluttershy and Pinky.
Correct.
What if you didn't have to be alone? And I didn't mean this in the sense of being in the same room as someone. You know, I had family and a few IRL acquaintances, although most of my friends were online. I meant this in the sense of body and mind. Show of hands, how many of you have heard of pony hypnosis? Wonderful. Very interesting stuff. There used to be this massive online Google Doc that just went through every single possible way pony hypnosis could go wrong. And one of the things it said was accidental Tulpa creation. This led to the most wonderful spiral of Google searches. And by the end of the night, I had decided to make one. I found the site tulpa.info and described tulpas as being.
So instead of getting a shirt in the vendor hall, I got a shirt at Hot Topic, because why not? Are we going to show it off? I guess we're going to show it off. I've been seeing this shirt all over, and I had no idea where everyone was getting it, but apparently they were getting it at Hot Topic. I could have got this back home, and I never knew it, and now he's like taunting me with it.
Open up your eyes!
This is like a meme that we've started. You need to like post a GIF with the button that you have of her or whatever.
That's not
you
my
have.
button.
Oh, it's
Well, Nightmare Knights, even though this is my first and only year, I bid you farewell. It was a nice con to never forget.